This is a camera inspection from the
Stevens home, which I would assume is the main stack, far side from the garage in the middle of the complex. It backed up out of the floor drain by the furnace. 3-inch stack. Water has not been ran for at least, we'll say 5 minutes, probably 10. Took me that long to get everything down here. Chase, can you turn the hose on for about 30 seconds and then off the garden hose? This is the garden hose ran off of the water heater clean port on the cold side into the floor drain by the furnace. Let me know when it's on all the way. As you can see, it's on all the way. This is about as close to as bottom as I can be at the pipe. Go ahead and turn it off, Chase. The counter's by Revolution. It is not an accurate count. You need to move that more so you can see your more than welcome. I'm going to wait till the water drains down.
So that should be draining a lot faster.
Honestly, at 12 feet away, it should never come back up here. At least not to, this is a 3-inch pipe. This camera heads 20, well, just shy of an inch without the skid. With the skid, it's about 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 at center. It should never be full pipe from that far away. So you can see now we're coming out of the belly up to what I believe is the floor drain. Chase, can you turn it back on for about 2 seconds and back off? Yep, that is the floor drain by the furnace. As you see, the line itself is back pitched towards the floor drain. And that's evident by seeing the water sitting there. We'll take a closer look when I come back. Pushing past that Y. To another not significant belly, but this is a 333, which I'm guessing is the tie-in for the basement bathroom stub. Again, that looks like it's holding water and back pitching that way without cutting off the cap. I can't confirm. You can see that it's very flat. Signs of a clog right here, which I did find with my other camera and was able to push through and dislodge the clog. Now we're heading towards the front backflow preventer. Signs of clogging. You can see it's a 3-inch. And from my understanding, granted I do not have a master plumber's license, I have a utility contractor's license. The backflow preventer should be a 4-inch on the outlet. I could be incorrect, but it looks like they took a backflow preventer which was a 4-inch. I can't tell on this side, but they have a reducer. This is standing water in the backflow preventer. Looks like they have again a 4-inch backflow preventer with a reducer here, 4-inch to 3-inch. Yep, you can see it on the right side of the screen. It does say 4.3, which by code is illegal to reduce. Here we are coming to the other side of the backflow preventer. Chase, can you please go turn that sink on for about 20 seconds, cold water. This will be the slop sink by basement stairs. pretty much center of the screen. You can see the slop sink running.
Water's going backwards.
Yeah, a little bit. You will run into that, but that's unless you use a different configuration. A little bit is fine, but that's
fine, though, isn't it?
yeah. As you can see, it's coming all the way back up this 3-inch. We'll give it a second to drain. Because the clog was right in here. And now this is 4-inch. I'm guessing whoever did the subdivision brought these up because it's different style pipe. It's cup slip fit.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Instead of using joints like this, there's one of these manufactured into the pipe. It eliminates another fitting.
Okay.
Saves time and money. You can kind of see here.
Okay, see it? Yeah. So this is going out to the
Yes,
main
right
shoreline?
now we're probably on the outside of your garage, depending on direction. There's another grade change. It went out. Another dip.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Didn't see any issues there. We see far less issues with bellies with 4-inch pipe versus 3-inch pipe. The only thing myself and other local companies can come up with is, and people I talk to all over the country, is most modern toilets have a 2.5 or 3-inch throat. You get a slug of waste and paper that ultimately is going to be 2 or 3-inch as it's going down the line. In a 3-inch, there's always going to be a little lip here, and it can catch. A 4-inch, there's always that.
And we have 4-inch everywhere, but there, right?
It's 3-inch everywhere
Oh, I gotcha.
until you get up there. Even the toilet looks like 4-inch, but it's not. It's going to be a 4 or 3, which is allowed by code. And right out there is in the road, or private road, or whatever.
Okay.
Chase, can you come here and rotate this as I bring the camera back, please? Thank you. Just spin the drum with your hands, please. This thing costs a semester of college. Well, depending on where you're going to go. Not that fast. You got to keep up with me. When I bought these, they were just under 27,000, and now they're over 35 a piece. They're outrageous, but if we're going to tell somebody something's wrong, you have to have it.
Yeah. So grateful because I don't want to have this fixed, and then a year from now
I
I'm dealing
understand
with it and I'm
completely.
on my own.
I understand completely. Yeah, I saw no issues with the lateral past the backflow preventer that jumped out at me. So you can see the top of the pipe is very clean.
Yeah. But the backflow needs to, that reducer's got to go.
There's a few issues, yes. They're gonna probably have to take up the floor and get it all the way to that stack where it ties in. But I could be mistaken. I could be mistaken on the code, but I know it's illegal to reduce it from 3 to 4 back to 3. It's like, not very good. And right here is no water ran. What we pushed out to the lateral. And you can definitely read it says 4 to 3 bushing. Where they put the next coupler on, there's undoubtedly a lip where they used a Firmco. It's not lined up correctly.
So when they're done, before we patch the floor, I'm gonna have you come back and just make sure that this is,
Most definitely.
we're talking about potentially finishing down here, and I don't even wanna think about it until I know that you don't have a dog in the fight. You're just,
Understandable. Yeah, to me, granted, without cutting that up, cutting that off, I can't say for sure
But there's
that
probably a problem there.
if this is off, they're gonna have to redo at least the connection.
And they're going to.
Chase, rotate the roller, please.
Any tips for us living here in the meantime?
Once we get everything packed up, I will take a look at the toilets and make sure that they are set right. Do you know what type of toilets they are offhand?
Kohler?
Okay, all right. That's a new one. It's a little piece of gravel in the joint, not the end of the world, but it'll be there till forever. Go ahead, young man. Make sure this actually